Our next guest captured the hearts of Idol fans, both young and old, last season with his daring rendition of the King of Pop's Beat It. He also channeled his inner Bobby Brown with My Prerogative. Here with us, American Idol Season 8 finalist, Anoop Desai. Anoop, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Yeah, great to have you here. It's been a musical morning so far. What did you think of Joe? I mean,
Joe's amazing. I mean, I was just saying, I was back in the green room with him, and of course, the only song that was in my head was "I Want to Know," and I was trying desperately not to start singing it in front of him. But
I'm sure he would have been flattered.
I didn't want, I mean, it's Joe. So.
Well, I certainly hope that you guys talked a little, because you could, probably learn a lot from a legend like him.
Of course, I'd be honored to, yeah.
And especially since R&B is kind of the vibe that you're putting out there anyway. So
yeah, definitely.
That's the direction you're kind of taking your music in, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been affected, from the time I was a kid by, Joe and Boyz II Men and Jodeci and those groups, and the vibe that I'm putting out now. I have a single coming out in March called My Name, and that vibe is, I think it's very affected by those artists, but it's at the same time it's pop. It's pop music too. So, but my soul is always R&B, so that's definitely the vibe.
So when can we expect the album to come out? I'm
releasing an EP in May. At the beginning of May, it's going to be called All Is Fair, sort of the beginning of All Is Fair in Love and War, and that's sort of the concept for the EP. Is that it's songs about specific instances in my life, like love and the bad times. So. It's been a great project to work on, and like I said, the single "My Name" in March is really it's almost clubby, but it has a very actually Hindi vibe to it.
Well, I was going to say, do you incorporate, because obviously your heritage is Indian, do you, because Bollywood is so hot right now and people are loving the Indian vibe and the Indian sounds. Are you incorporating some of that into your music?
Absolutely. I'm co-writing with actually a fellow former Idol, Brandon Rogers, who was on season 6, and we wrote the song "My Name," and we started putting tabla and sitar and things in it.
That's hot.
And it was just funny because as soon as we did that, I just got so much more into it, and I think it produced a great song, and I think people are going to love it. It has a great groove to it.
We cannot wait to hear. Promise us you'll come back when the album is out.
Absolutely, I will come back and I will sing it.
And real quick, we got to ask you your opinion on all the shakeup in Idol. Simon's out next season, Ellen's in now, Paula's gone. Tell me your thoughts, really quick.
I can't wait for the teaser at the end of that last Idol show where they teased Hollywood Week was pretty intense, because Ellen looked like she was digging into some people, which I'm glad to see. I don't want her to be a pushover,
Yeah, but somebody's got to be nice.
Yeah,
right. Well, somebody's got to be nice.
Which is so important. And I'm actually writing a couple blogs for OK Magazine and hopefully Billboard coming up. And that's my main thing, is I don't ever want to be mean, because I know how it's how it is to be in that situation.
Oh, well, you're a sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it, Anoop, and we'll see you again soon. Look for Anoop's first single next month, and you can keep up with him by logging on to myfoxatlanta.com and clicking on the Good Day tab. We will have a link, and of course he Facebooks, he Twitters, he does all that stuff too. So check him out. 8:44 is your time.